Now, of course, we are still talking about the MTN-8 getting underway this weekend. It starts tomorrow, of course, with a clash between Golden Arrows and SuperSport United. But, of course, the matches that everybody will be looking forward to will be happening at 6 o'clock tomorrow between Orlando Pirates and Swallows FC, and on Sunday between Mamelodi Sundowns and Kaizer Chiefs. Now, for more on this, I'm joined now by former Orlando Pirates midfielder Daine Klaite, of course, as he too knows all about winning the MTN-8. A very good afternoon to you, Daine, and thank you for your time. So, of course, you've won this competition, what, 3 times with 3 different teams, so you must know what it takes to win a competition like this and kick off the season really well. What is it going to take?
I can't hear properly because...
I'm just saying, Daine, you of course won this competition a couple of times, so what does it take for a team to kick off the season by winning this competition?
Yeah, look, obviously I think it's important first and foremost to get the first game out of the way. I think the MTN-8 knockout phase, obviously it only takes one team that goes through, and you get a second game, so it's a perfect pre-season tournament to get your team sharp, and obviously to get the monkey off the back, it's the first trophy. So I think Chiefs and Sundowns, obviously 2 of the bigger teams, will be looking, one must die basically, the other teams must be obviously having a look at that. So I think it's all about just what type of pre-season you had, and are you ready for the season to begin?
You talk about the type of preseason you would have had to essentially play bearing in how it is you're going to be kicking off the game, but also being active in the transfer market, Daine, is another important factor in making sure that you kick off the season really well. All 8 teams have been busy in the transfer market, some more than the others. Do you think that's going to somehow affect how the teams are going to be playing this competition?
Yeah, I think it's important for both teams, more so for the new coach of Kaizer Chiefs to get off to a good start. And if you can get this one out of the way, obviously getting one over Sundowns early on will bring a lot of confidence about to the team, obviously new signings as well. So I think in a nutshell, I think it's important for Stuart Baxter and Kaizer Chiefs to start the season off well. And what better way to start it off than to obviously get one over Sundowns.
I just want to ask you about Sundowns, Daine. Pitso Mosimane had said that this team will dominate the league for at least another 4 years. Now, given that they've won the last 4 titles, do you think there is any truth to that? Can Sundowns keep winning the league every year?
I think the only team Sundowns can compete with is themselves. It's how they approach things. If they approach things the way they have been approaching things, with the attitudes, playing with the right intensity, and obviously team selection becomes important. Injuries, suspensions, and players coming in that's capable. I think if you look at the Sundowns on paper, should be running away with every single league trophy, the league titles, the cups, any trophy Sundowns should be running away with. If we put any squad up against Sundowns in the entire league, I think Sundowns is miles ahead in terms of ability and in terms of names that they've signed. So again, Sundowns will go in as favourites. So Chiefs, obviously, I think sometimes, football don't always go the way that we predicted, but obviously it's advantage Sundowns because of the quality they've had and the continuity when Chiefs coming in now and restarting again with Coach Stuart Baxter.
All right, Daine, thank you very much for joining us here on ENCA this afternoon. Of course, that is former Orlando Pirates, former SuperSport United, former Bidvest Wits midfielder, a man who's won the most league titles for a player in this country. Joining us, of course, to just unpack what we can expect in the MTN-8 and just throwing in his 2 cents worth about Mamelodi Sundowns, where he too confirms what Pitso Mosimane has said, that nobody, at least right now, can stop the Brazilians. And that is where I leave it from the sports desk for now.